Hey y'all, in today's video I am going to be showing you all how I use a perm rod set to give this updo hairstyle for a wedding that I went to a couple of weeks ago. I am starting off on freshly washed hair. I did try out the Design Essentials shampoo and deep conditioner for this hairstyle, so that's why I was really inspecting my hair. Of course, I am going to be sectioning off my hair. You all know I love sections because it just makes things more manageable for me. I will be using this mousse from Design Essentials. And one thing I want to share with you all, I did have to lose the gloves, okay? I had got a simple manicure just to get my cuticles cleaned up. And I was like, I don't want to mess it up. But honey, those gloves were not working for what I needed to do with this perm rod set. So as you all can see, I fully saturated my hair with the mousse because this is what is going to allow your hair to get that definition you're looking for when you do your curls. And please do not forget to detangle your hair. I am going for medium-sized sections because I am using medium perm rods to help me grip the perm rod onto my hair better. I am starting off with a little twist at my roots. This is going to make sure that your roots are flat and that they are also neat and straight as well. So you want to roll your hair very tautly or tightly and make sure that it is very smooth around that perm rod. You really want to stretch your hair out because this helps actually straighten out your natural curls. One thing that I noticed about this product is that, hey, like it actually might be okay to do a wash and go with because my curls were looking so defined and shiny before I even added the perm rod. So of course you want to make sure that you thoroughly detangle, and you want to make sure that when you are laying this hair on the rod that it is smooth as possible. As much as possible, you just want to make sure that their hair is smooth. And you all can see that I am doing a lot of rolling and smoothing of the hair as well as winding the curls to create that spiral that we all like. And when you get halfway through, I promise you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel and you're going to start to see the finish line. But you do want to repeat this process all over your head. Once you have all of those rods in, okay, you want to get out that hooded dryer or your handheld blow dryer, okay, because you are not finished. You need to sit up under that dryer. If your event is not to the next day, if possible, I recommend having an uncomfortable night's rest with the rods in and then just taking them out the next day. This is just typically what I do. I just thug it out at night, okay? If you don't want to do that, you can take the rods out and just pin the curls in place with bobby pins or some clips. I did go in with a little shine spray, and now I am just going to remove all of the rods, and I am going to wind the curls in the direction that they were actually rolled in. Once you have all of the rods out, you are going to fluff and you are going to shake those curls out, and then you are going to do some separating. Okay, being that we are going to be pinning this hairstyle up, I am not separating vigorously. You probably will only see me do 2 separations and maybe even 3, but I am making sure I reinforce those curls by winding the curl around my fingers. If the weather wasn't so bad outside, I probably would have just wore my hair just like this, but honey, I did not trust it, okay? It was a whole tropical storm outside, and I was like, nope, not today, Satan, okay? So we are going to go ahead and pin up this style. As you all can see, probably from the thumbnail and actually here, I did want to have some tendrils that are just hanging. I did have to use my wand curler to go back and make sure that those curls were firm that I kind of left out. But I am basically just rolling the hair up in the back, and I am going to use about 3 to 4 bobby pins to secure that in place. Front, I'm figuring out which curls I want to hang into my face, and then I am basically grabbing the sides, and I am also going to pin those up into the section that I have going into the middle of my head. This is going to look like a fun pin-up style, but it is not going to look it's gonna look neat, but not super crisp, because I wanted it to look as natural and effortlessly as possible. And if you want a little extra length for the bangs in the front, this is what I'm doing. I'm stretching it out and just blow drying the roots so that they can hang a little bit longer into my face, and I did that on both sides of my head. Now, because, you know, I just wanted to see what my husband thought, so I'm getting his feedback now. If you all see me looking off camera, so he's giving me his feedback and he likes it, and I'm like, okay, we are good to go. Okay, now I'm gonna use this Nexus spray. I had this for a long time. It's probably too old for me to be using it, by the way, but this is like some holding spray that really keeps the hair in place. It is not as hard as spritz. It is just a regular hair holding spray that I'm using to kind of fight the humidity that I know I'm going to experience outside. And then I'm going to take my handheld blow dryer, go around it to make sure it kind of sets in place and that spray gets into the hair. And here is the final look. I hope you all found this video helpful and useful, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. See ya.